Hey, you're right there, guys. This is 88 Shadow Angel, as always, and this is, as promised, the finished model of Fulgrim. Ta-da! If you watched the last video and stuff like that, it was coming to that conclusion where I just wanted to get Fulgrim finished, because it was just kind of building up on me, but I'm going to talk a few things through and stuff, and so anyone who was wondering how I painted bits and pieces, it's not going to just disappear. I'm not going to not say or something like that. I don't know. Right. So where to begin? First and foremost, it's as I said in, I think, the last video I did of Fulgrim, he is a really, really nice model. Absolutely beautiful, full of detail, full of I'd say there's lots of character there, and it just screams Fulgrim to me. Okay, I'll admit I'm not completely sound with how the British Children work, but from all the bits and pieces I've read on Fulgrim, while I was trying to find inspiration for it to paint him and how I wanted him to look, I kind of grasped a bit better of an image of how Fulgrim is meant to be. It's meant to be fairly full of colour, full of flair, full of he's the showman kind of thing we'll go with. And so yeah, this to me it's and so yeah, so that all being said and done, let's have a bit of a closer look at the model. So as you see, I've stayed with the red cape, which is how I do how I do all my reds, which is Festin red, then blood red over the top, which you can't remember what it's called now. Quick highlight with wild boar, or red or orange, but it is a really nice reddy orange colour, highlighted up, and then a good wash of Shorebird crimson, which is really nice for getting a nice dark red colour. And so yeah. So I've just gone over the edgings with ceramite white, and then just picked out the skulls with the bit of detail on there with just the gold, just to add that really nice bit of flair to it. Really nice and flowing and everything. So let's have a look at Fulgrim himself. So here he is. Now, if you've followed me or stuff like this, you'll know that the skin was going to be, anyone who's looking at this model, the biggest problem. Out of all the techniques I tried and looked at, this was the one that I felt most happy with. It gives a really nice paled out, drawn out skin look, and I have to thank Black Legion Braskar for a couple of tips and stuff for showing me how to do it, and it's come out really nice, and it sets off the white hair quite nicely, and it sits quite nicely together. So the way I painted that, I was putting it down there for a minute, was base coat of Rhinox hide or scorched brown, then used this, which is XV88, yeah, 88, yeah. Sorry, which used to be snakebite leather, I believe, which is a really nice base. Then highlighted up from there with Belor brown. There you go. So highlight up with that. Then leaving in with the recesses in that, and then just start building it up with Ungor flesh for that, and then finally Screaming Skull. Now I got to this point and I found it was it was still pale. It was pale, but it was more what you'd find on a normal kind of guy. So I then added a very fine layer of this pallid witch flesh, which a really nice thin layer, sat beautifully over Screaming Skull, to give it that, well, as you saw, that more drawn out pale look. So it's picking back up. So yeah, that's how I did that. I've had a couple of people ask about the this is, I found really, it was easy to do. It's just mithril silver and then a fairly good wash of violet purple wash, same as how I did the purple armour and everything. It's exactly the same there. Did the same kind of effect with the sword, because I looked at Forge Worlds and it had such a nice mix of colours. So all I did was just went mithril silver, purple wash at the end. The rest of the blade has a blue wash over it, just to give it that kind of powered feel. And then it has an hard coat or gloss varnish covering along the top, just to give it that really elegant shine back. Black gloves and stuff, the handle, and then the jewels, red one in the middle, purple one up on the sword. I thought this is all ceramite white on the tassels and then just black washed. His Volkite pistol in there, that's just the XV88 with a shade, that's right, Agrat's shade wash over the top. And yeah, then you've got his two knives, which are done exactly the same. But yeah, all in all, guys, this is an absolutely beautiful model. The amount of detail on it is something not, something really nice. And if you're not into this model with this pose, I'm fortunate to bringing out another one and different pose and stuff, which is more stance and looks really nice. And so yeah, so all that's left really is the base itself. I've gone with the same as I did with my Angron model, which is just grey rocks and graveyard earth dirt. The Iron Hands member line on the floor, and I know a lot of people have been saying that the Iron Hand Tactical Marine shouldn't be there, but according to Forge World, he is. Because I did ask someone from Forge World about it, and he said it should be a cataphractii and all this lot, but no, they've just gone and said it's just meant to be an Iron Hands guy there, just to represent the fact that this model is to go with Ferrus Manus, who's meant to be running up this way, I can only imagine, since Fulgrim's looking down this way. And so yeah, so there you go, guys. After this vid, there'll be a trail of photos that I've taken. The one that will show up last is one that I really like, which I'm just going to entitle Brothers of Destruction. And so yeah, so there you go, guys. Hope you liked it, and I hope you like following the Primarch playlist that this is a part of, obviously. I can't wait to see Forge World. I can't wait to see what Forge World do for the next Primarch model. It should be very interesting, especially if I'm sure they will continue with the beauty of Fulgrim and Angron and carry it on through to the other 16 of them, and many more, I'm sure, with the Demon Primarchs and Emperor and everything else. And so there you go, guys. So yeah, as always, drop us a comment down below, down there, at the bottom, if you have any questions or any queries, anything down there, or you can come over to the Facebook page, where I'm going to put all the photos that you see at the end will all be over there, because I'm going to upload them all up there after the video's been posted and everything, and make a really cool album for the Primarchs. so you can have a close look and stuff like that. So yeah, there you go, guys. Thank you for watching again. Thank you always for subscribing. I thank all who've either joined or who's been there from the start, or even if you've just joined. Many thank yous. I don't know where I'm going to do now. Projects, I've got a couple that are in the works. So yeah, I might try something a bit new. That's not 40k or 30k or even fantasy. I may try some have a look at something completely new. And so there you go, guys. So I'll catch you next time. And before you go, I'm just going to bring this in just to show the two off. And I will leave you that, guys. Catch you later.